Okay, sorry, I love that show. Oh man, if you've never seen Salute Your Shorts, then you're way too freaking old. You're like Bad Boys old. Oh, Bad Boys won a game this week. Bad Boys, Bad Boys, Bad Boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Hey guys, Rowdy. I'm that guy that you love, but you hate. Then you love him again. Then you hate him, and then you get really, really drunk, and you have a couple shots, and you're like, "Hey, I love Rowdy. I'm gonna give him a call, see if he wants to come over." No, I won't, urinators. No, I will not come over. So it's getting kind of crazy as we round out the middle part of the season. We've got 7 teams that are 4-3. Cody moved to 6-1, 2 games up from the 4-3 teams. I mean, that's crazy. There's 4 teams at less than 500. That's America's Team, Urinators, Sharknadoes, and the Bad Boys, who, like I said, got their very, very first win. Sometimes the first win is just the hardest one to get. Bad Boys. Bad Boys officially the best they can do is finish at 500 if they go to 6-6. So Tyrod Taylor is actually putting up some points for the Bad Boys all of a sudden, and Jeremy Hill had his best week since week 3. So Bad Boys just decided to just pile it on there. The Nados had LaFell on the bench, who put up 14.3. This would have won him the game, but we've all been there, done that, where somebody on the bench just decides to just go buck wild. So I know that hurts. All right, so Experience, they demolished another team. They put up 140 points. Just scary, really scary numbers. The Isotopes, they lost in a really close game. Came down to Monday night. And he lost by 0.4 points. I mean, sometimes those are really the worst losses to handle, up there with putting up over 100 and still losing to a terrible team, sort of like what the Bad Boys did to the Sharknadoes, 116 to 112. There for a second, I thought that Bad Boys were going to put up well over 100 and still lose. So congratulations, Bad Boys, for getting that. Voldemort beat Fro to move over 500. Lance in the pants, or Lance in my pants, or Lance, I have the Lance in my pants, or I Lance all up in my pants, whatever it is. They pulled out of the piss stream of the Urinators, and the Rowdies lost in by far their worst week of the season. I mean, they were pretty close to getting the Flaggett of the Week, and the Flaggett of the Week, Flaggett, you Flaggett. The Flaggett of the Week does go to the Gotham Knights. I mean, they had a bad week. Cam Newton and Greg Olsen were out. And just so you know, their replacements, Eli Manning and Cameron Brate, or whatever. I don't even know who that is, honestly. I really don't. Never even heard of this guy. But between the two of them, and I don't even know who Eli Manning is. That dumb face. Duh. You can see my face, right? It's so dumb. I mean, this is sexy, but dumb face, I'm a dumb face Eli Manning. I don't know who I even play for. Just throw interceptions and try to throw it to Odell Beckham, and then he pitches a fit and runs into a net and whatever. Yeah, between the two of those guys, they put up 9.7 points. I mean, their best player was Devontae Freeman, who put up 10. So that's the Flaggett of the Week. That's just really kind of embarrassing. Next week we have Lance in my pants, Lance in my pants, Lanced in my pants. I can't keep track anymore. Versus Voldemort. I think Lance in the pants, or Lance in my pants, or whatever his name is. I think they get the win here. Gotham Knights versus the Urinators. The Knights, I think they're going to bounce back here. They're going to beat the Urinators. Experience is just going to push around another team in the Sharknadoes. But the Sharknadoes are a team to watch out for. I mean, they've got a pretty good team. This is not a 2-5 team, guys. So I think the Sharknadoes could surprise some people. Cody's only loss was to the Rowdies. Yeah. And look what the Rowdies have done in the last 3 games. Okay, moving on. Isotopes versus America's team. I think Isotopes are going to pull one out against America's team, or America's team. God, that's so original. God, that is like, now that I think about it, could you not come up with a more original name? I mean, America's team? I mean, you may as well call yourself Legos and Popsicles, okay? In fact, I bet the whole league would vote on that right now, and they would rename you Legos and Popsicles, because that's what this team should be. Don't get me started. Bad Boys versus Goodell. Bad Boys are going to get another win this week, I think. I think their team is picking up some steam. So many injuries, so many bye weeks. You just never know what's going to happen at this point of the season. Rowdies versus Fro. Obviously, I'm going to go with the Rowdies. I think the Rowdies win. Wow, I just said lose. Maybe that's future telling, whatever it is. Innuendo, I guess you could say. But I think the Rowdies are going to win this one. I think it'll be close. I think the Rowdies are a pretty big underdog this week. A lot of bye weeks that are hurting them right now. A lot of injuries that just aren't helping. So, but everyone has that going on right now, except for the experience. It seems like Muser's division has 4 teams at 4-3. America's team is right behind at 3-4. Then you have the Urinators at 2-5. The Hardline division, Cody's obviously taking that one right in the palm of his hand, just like his tiny little penis. And he's oh gosh, he's at 6-1. 3 teams follow at 4-3. Then you got the Sharknadoes at 2 games back, and the Bad Boys are at 1-6. Like I said, sometimes that first win is the hardest to get. So I mean, really, this stuff is still technically wide open. All right, guys, that's it. What's the time? Oh my gosh, almost the shortest video I've ever done besides a couple weeks ago. All right, guys, that's it. That's Rowdy. Take it, leave it, throw it back at me. You all know the drill. Voldemort, just give up Dez. Just stop holding on to him. It's like you're holding on to him like that hooker that you had 3 years ago up in Vegas that kind of looked like a man. And she was really, really hairy with some nasty facial. I don't know what was going on. In fact, I really think that she was actually a he. But only you will know, because since you probably got down on that. All right, Voldemort, just stop that. And maybe if somebody could slow the experience down, that would be interesting to see. Okay, guys, all right. Halafa Dala, it's Rowdy signing off. See you next week, bitches.